Hello children, how are you? Hope you all are doing well and I hope that you all have started studying. Our subject for today is maths. Today I am going to show you some activity. It is related with your maths lesson number 1. Now let's do some work. Children, look at this paper. It is rectangle. In our previous video, I already taught you about the geometrical shapes. We learned edges and corners of geometrical shapes. Now, it's your turn to give answers. So, we will count the edges and the corners. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the corners of the rectangle. 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the edges of the rectangle. Again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The rectangle is having 4 corners. We will count the edges. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The rectangle is having 4 edges and 4 corners. Now, let us fold the paper in the middle to bring the opposite edges together. What do we see? The longer side falls exactly on the opposite side. It means the opposite sides of rectangle are of equal length. The opposite side exactly falls on the opposite side. So, we can say that opposite sides of rectangle are of equal length. Now, we will open the paper and we will fold the shorter side. We can say that the shorter side exactly falls on the opposite side. So, the opposite sides of rectangle are of equal length. So, we can say that opposite sides of rectangle are of equal length. Children, take a look at this paper. It is a square. If you are not having a square shaped paper, you can take handkerchief for this activity. First, we will count the edges. 1, 2, 3 and 4. A square is having 4 edges. A square is having 4 edges. Now, we will count the corners. 1, 2, 3 and 4. A square is having 4 corners. 1, 2, 3 and 4. A square is having 4 corners. Now, fold the paper how I am showing to you from top to the bottom. Here you can see that the opposite corner exactly falls on the opposite corner. It means opposite sides are of equal length. Here we can say that these two opposite sides are of equal length. It means all four edges of a square are of equal length. Now we shall fold the paper like this. Find out if each corner falls exactly on the opposite corners. The opposite corners match even the edges. We can say the opposite edges, it means all the edges of the corner are of equal length. Now identify the shape of this. Yes, you are right. This is triangle. This is triangle. Again, count the edges. 1, 2, 3. A triangle is having 3 corners. In the same way, triangle is having 1, 2, 3, total 3 corners. So, now, children, we will learn how to make a 5-piece tangram. But what is meant by tangram? Tangram is a Chinese puzzle made of many geometrical shapes. Now, we will learn how to make that. Again, take a square piece of paper. We will fold the paper 2 times. Open the folding. You will get a center of a square. Mark that center by using pencil or pen. Also mark the centers of the square. We will mark the center of the edges. For that, you have to use the center. After this, draw lines to join the centers of the edges and the center of the square. How I am doing. So, you have to pay attention here. First, join this line. Mark it as 1. Join this line. Right? 2. Join center to a corner. Right here 3. Now join the center to the center of a edges. Right here 4. And mark the remaining shape as 5. Children, now we are going to cut all the lines. For this, you will take your parents' help. Here, we got different shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I made 5 pieces from this paper. Now, by using this tangram, you have to answer few questions to me. How many triangles are there in your tangram? Let's count the number of triangles. 1, 2 and 3. We are having 3 triangles. Are all the triangles alike? They are looking equal? No. They are of different sizes. Can we join 2 of the triangles to make a square? If we join these 2 triangles, we will get a square. So, your answer will be yes. We can. If we join these 2 triangles, we will get a square shape. How many squares are there in this tangram? We have only 1 square. We have only 1 square. Now, your last question. How many quadrilaterals are there in this tangram? Quadrilateral, it means a geometrical shape which is having 4 edges and 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. This shape is having 4 corners. So, we can say that it is a quadrilateral. This shape, it is a square. We will count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can say that it is also a quadrilateral. Let's count the corners. 1, 2, 3. No, it is not a quadrilateral. Let's count the corners. 1, 2, 3. This is also not a quadrilateral. Again, 1, 2, 3. No. So, here we are having only 2 quadrilaterals. So, children, at home, you will make different shapes by using paper. And you all will count the edges and the corners. And also, you will count the edges and corners of your household things like TV, computer, window, door, cupboard, your tiffin box and so many things. You will note down that in your notebook. Thank you.